Hey y'all, it's April at My Crazy Creative Life, and thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. In this video, it is just the entire month of June what my little container garden done. So I hope you learn a little bit or at least enjoy the video. We are starting in the month of June. If you haven't seen my month of May follow along, then I'll link it up here, whichever side I think it's here. I'll link that up there so you can click on it and go watch just how my vegetables have grown throughout the month of May, and then now we'll do the month of June. If you have watched that video, sorry, my back is killing me. So then you've seen around those coalesces, I'm wanting to put some mulch down. I've cut up some cardboard and I'm gonna lay that cardboard down before I put down the mulch. My apologies, I was hurting pretty bad that day, so it caused me not explain things very well. But what I'm doing right there is putting just your regular mulch that doesn't have any kind of dye on it on top of my vegetables and my garden, my little container things. And what that will do, it helps hold in moisture. And so far, it's really done a good job. I can tell it's really helped. Hey, I think my tomatoes have a little bit of leaf spot on them, and possibly the cucumbers, so I'm going to take you down in a minute, show you what I'm talking about, and if I'm wrong, somebody can correct me in the comments. But we are going to do the hydrogen peroxide spray. I've got a gallon of water here in my sprayer, and this is the 3% hydrogen peroxide, just bought at Walmart. And I listened to the rusted gardener, Gary, I don't know how you say his last name, Pilarczyk, and he does 12 tablespoons per gallon, but he has worked his plants up. He said you could start out at 8, but I think I'm going to start out at 6 tablespoons to 1 gallon of water, and then kind of go from there. Let's go spray. Okay, to me this looks like the leaf spot. Now, I'm still pretty new at gardening. I'm learning. As I'm learning, I'd like to y'all learn with me. So, but if any of y'all know more than me, which probably most people, then by all means, help me out in the comments below. But anyway, I've got my spray here, and I'm going to spray the tops and the underneath. And that's also a good way when you're spraying, you can look for those the worms that can get under your leaves, and that's where they like to hide out at. So here we go. Okay, my snapdragons have bloomed, and that looks so much better than mulch. Both of them, when I'm getting ready to water everything, because it's looking dry. My tomato plants, they're starting to, well, they're not looking too bad dry, but I'm getting ready to water. I think it's time I need to start staking some of them up though. Okay, there's my peppers. They might not be getting enough sun. I may end up having to move them here soon. There's my cucumbers. You can still see just a little bit of that leaf spot. And I think the tomatoes too. I thought I seen a place or two, which I sprayed 2 days ago. Yeah, right there. I sprayed 2 days ago with the peroxide solution, and I'm giving it a day break. Then tomorrow, either in the morning or tomorrow evening. Yeah, those are kind of looking beautiful too, but that looks good. But anyway, I'm going to come out here and do baking soda spray, and then give it a day rest, and then go back and do the peroxide solution again. Now these are looking a lot better, these little pepper plants. They could be getting a little more sun. And there's the lemon boys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get me some stuff and tie them up. Oh, but they're looking really good. And today is June 6th, I believe. All right, I'm fixing to take you outside. Today is June 8th, and yesterday was the day I was supposed to spray my tomato plants and cucumber plants, and actually all of my plants. I was going to spray them with I think it's 1 tablespoon of baking soda to a gallon of water. You can do up to 2, but that's usually in the cooler weather that you want to do 2 tablespoons. If it's really super hot, you only want to do the 1. Since I've not sprayed it all this year, I'm just doing the 1 tablespoon per gallon of water of the baking soda, and then you wait another day and then you spray the peroxide solution again. So hopefully Saturday, because today's Thursday, hopefully Saturday I will go and spray the peroxide again, and then we'll see, and hopefully that will kind of start taking away some of that leaf spot, which I think is what I've got. So anyway, I'm getting ready to take you outside, and we are going to spray with the baking soda. I doubt I need to water because it rained a whole lot yesterday. That's why I didn't get to spray yesterday. It rained quite a bit, so I don't think I'm gonna have to water, and today's a lot cooler also. So I think all I need to do is just go spray the baking soda spray, and we'll see what happens the rest of this month. And you want to make sure that you get underside the leaves as well, not just the tops. Okay, today is Father's Day, so it's June 18th, I think. And I'm going to actually feed with my water-soluble fertilizer, but I wanted to show you guys something. Tomatoes are self-pollinating, meaning there does not have to be a male plant and a female plant. But what happens is when you have like little butterflies or little bumblebees or something that's kind of flittering, they will sometimes get around these blooms, and when they're hit, you know, their little wings or whatever kind of vibrates, that helps that pollen come down, and then it will pollinate itself and then grow into little tomatoes. So you can take like one of those just cheaper electric toothbrushes and just kind of put up to your stem and just let it kind of do that gentle vibration. Or what I typically do, I just kind of come around one of the stems and just gently, fast, just a gentle rapid, like a touch, pet, whatever, and to kind of help to pollinate it. And then you can see where I've done that, and pretty much every tomato that was on, let's see here, it had 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can't see it, but that's a little bitty tomato, and so is the one beside it. And so I think honestly every one of those are going to turn to tomatoes. So just a little tip if you didn't know that. So I'm going to water these. I'm not sure what happened here. I think it may have been where I had that leaf spot, that some of these leaves died out. So I'm going to, that poor cucumber didn't make it. So I'm going to cut that one, prune it, and then I'm going to go ahead probably and cut a few of these because they're looking like they're getting pretty decent size. And that's it. I'm hoping my plant as a whole is not dead. We'll see. If so, I'll just have to plant another one. But these are the ones that had that leaf spot. And like I said, I'm not real sure what happened. But anyway, let's get to watering. Okay, today is June 26th. Yeah, my mom's birthday was Saturday. So today is June 26th, and I wish I had brought this down a little earlier to show you what I was doing, but then again, my husband's home. He helped me, and he wouldn't really want to be on camera. So last night we had a pretty rough storm. I know Indiana got it worse than we did. I think Ohio got hit pretty hard, and some other places in Kentucky got hit hard. But my tomato plants were kind of laying down, so we come out here and sort of tied them up. Let's see, I'll show you what I did. I actually just put a screw, like a wood screw, in this nylon cord, and I just sort of lightly, easily tied it around like one of the branches. And oh, there's a little pollinator, little bumblebee. Watch him. Hey, little bumblebee. But anyway, so got that done, and I went ahead. I've not done this before, but I was thinking this might work. Thinking I've seen it before. But I've kind of tied my cucumber plants, and I'm going to try to train them to grow upward instead of outward. Yeah, I've pruned, and I'll get rid of that in a little bit. There's my paper plants. They probably are not getting quite enough sun. I may end up having to move them a little bit later. I'm going to wait and see. There's my other cucumber plants. These are actually looking better. These are the pickling cucumbers. Couldn't even think there for a second. Those other ones that I think I had that leaf spot on, so that's why some of those leaves were gone. Those are the purpless. They're big tomatoes. These are the lemon boys. I think today, though, I'm going to put some of the granular fertilizer, not the liquid fertilizer, but the granular, since this is almost the end of June. But then my husband pointed out something, and I'm so upset. He said these are probably not the beefsteaks like I was thinking they were. He said these are probably the Tommy toes. And I was looking so forward to the beefsteaks, but he's probably right, because you see how they're really, really clustered and they're not that big. And it's upset me, because that is not what I wanted. And see in there, they're not very big. But that is not what I want. I wanted them big old big old beefsteak tomatoes. Good sandwich slicing, or good sliced tomato for your sandwich. But those, I don't even know what you can do with the little tomatoes. I guess I know you can put them on salads, but I might can make juice out of them. We'll just have to see. I don't know. So I'm upset over that, but my lemon boys are looking good. You can see. See, they're not, they're clustered somewhat, but they're not. Let me see if I can get in here real good. Okay, like those. Those are clustered. Sorry, I'm not getting a good view. It's bright out here, it's hard to see. But, see those. See, those are clustered, but they're a lot bigger. So, I don't know. I guess time will tell on those other ones. So, anyway, that's kind of what we done today. And I ended up having to use this nylon cord and just put it on my fence, because I bought some, I bought some, they were green stakes that you could put together and make like a frame or whatever. You could do several things with them. And I could have swore I bought some off of Amazon, and I can't find it. I don't know what I've done with them. So here is almost the end of June for my little container gardening. So I'll see you next time. Oh, here's my other little plants. I will show you these real quick. That I planted in first part of June, I believe it was. And they're really starting to take off and get bigger. Especially this last little bit of rain that we've been having. They've really grown. This one, honestly, I thought it was going to die, because it looked all brown and just looked like it was about dead. But I think it's starting to come back to life. And I need to lay down some more of this black mulch, kind of kill out some of these leaves that are poking through. But anyway, that's my journey for the end of June. I'm not sure, this could possibly be the last video for the month of June, since it is the 27th. I think I told you I might do one more video. I'll just have to see. But if not, then I will see you in July. I will show you these. I think this bush is pretty much done. I thought I just seen one. Oh, there's the little bitty one. But, oh, there it is. But once, see my little cute little blueberry? But, that's good. These, I've still got several on here that I'm letting finish ripe. And then the pot blueberries be done for the season. I came out here a couple of nights ago and I picked probably, oh Lord have mercy, that's what I stepped in a minute ago. There's spiderweb everywhere. But anyway, I collected about a fourth of a Ziploc bag, but now that's not a lot, but they are still new. This is like the third season. First season, you know, I just bought them at Walmart. Last year they grew a few blueberries, and this year I think they've done quite well, so I'm anxious to see what they'll do next year. All right. Okay, today is, I think it's the last day of June. It might be the 29th. Tomorrow might be the last day in June. No, tomorrow's the last day of June. Anyway, I had bought some dill, which it's super looking right now. Bought some dill and some basil and rosemary. And then the last one, it's over there somewhere. Oh, that's the cilantro that's kind of got laid over. But I am putting them in some pots. And hopefully they'll look a little better when we get home. But I made up some dirt. I'll tell you what I've done. I didn't have everything I wanted. I got that at Lowe's. It's that Stay Green garden fertilizer, or with fertilizer, or whatever. So I put in probably, that's what I'm mixing it in. I think I had it at least halfway full, between a half and 3/4 full of dirt. Then I added just some compost. I probably wish I had showed that. I wasn't even thinking. I was trying to get this done. So I had my dirt probably roughly around here. I got the compost up to about in there. I added some of this vermiculite. And I added some more fertilizer. Probably altogether, the fertilizer, I'd say roughly about 2 cups. Like measuring cups. And I don't have any perlite. I wish I had. I thought I had some in my garage, but I don't. So perlite would have been good in here. Anyway, perlite would have been good in that, but I was out. And I was thinking I put some worm compost in there, but no, I thought I had some worm compost and I was out. It was just the bag. So I didn't have any of it. But anyway, it's still, I think, going to be rich. And I'm going to water these really good. But while we're gone, we're leaving this weekend. While we're gone, I'm not going to put them out in my garden. I'm going to set them under my porch. So that way they don't get too hot. Because it's supposed to get really hot this weekend. And I don't want them to burn up while we're gone and me not even be able to water them. So I'm going to water them real good. I'm going to check them in the morning before we go. And that's probably it. I'll take you down here in a minute to my garden, and then that will be the end of June's video. So I will get this out hopefully tomorrow, I hope. Maybe I can do it on the way down to Tennessee. We're heading to Tennessee. So that's all for June, unless I show you something else. Well, I will show you my garden down here. But that's all I'm doing. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to be doing. Alright guys, bye. I lied, I decided to come back. just wanted you to see how it just soaking up that water. That poor basil was, actually all of them about dried out on me. And I just caught them yesterday, no, the day before yesterday, I lied. Give them some more. They should perk up by in the morning. They should perk up pretty good. Let me get, let's see. Here's the cilantro. Give me a second. I'm taking the dirt that I mixed up. Put some in my pot. And once this grows, I may feel the need to transfer it to something bigger, but as of right now, I think we're good. So you want to just kind of loosen up those roots. And all I'm doing is setting it down. And then just kind of going around and filling it in with the dirt. I double checked because I didn't want to do anything wrong. You can put compost over top of mulch that's been laid down. So I think what I'm going to do is put just a light layer. I'm going to sprinkle a light layer of mulch over each pot that I have out here. And before that, I'm probably going to take this garden towel that I showed you, because I've done the water soluble fertilizer twice now, but they probably need some more of this granulated, whatever you want to call it, fertilizer. That's not showing you nothing. Hold on. You see it's granulated, and that's slow releasing fertilizer. Okay, so I'm going to put a small layer of mulch, which some of it I hope it'll hold, but a small layer of mulch. I'm going to add a little bit of this slow releasing fertilizer, the granular fertilizer. And if I have room, I may put another layer of mulch on. Some of this I'm not going to have room to do that, but it's still okay. I double checked to make sure. Okay, all I'm gonna do now is water everything, and if I need to prune some more, I'll prune some more. And that's it. Well, if you made it this far, you're a champion. And I appreciate it, but that's the end for the month of June. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a like, please. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and turn on the notification bell. And I guess that's all for this video. And I hope you have a blessed rest of your day, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.